Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the kingdom of Middag, and I've pretty much got the game set up ready to go. I would show you that this is the grass side and the other side's like a field or whatever, but this is the starting hunting tile. There's only one with a boar on this side, and there is a space here with a boar printed on it, so that goes there. And then, based on the number of players, you put the tile here, the little camp. Alright, so this is the top of the board. I'm going to slide this up to the edge of the camera. It's not going to quite make it. I may have to figure out something. Here is the score track. Everyone starts at 0. The worship track, they start at 0. The board goes here. The other tiles are randomly shuffled and just placed out, and they are two-sided. These are two-sided. Just randomly place them out. This is your trade goods, trade location. People up and down the river trading. Okay, worship center. This is where you can go based on your level. How many times you can make those sacrifices to get victory points. That one is just off camera. Here, this is the tool shed where you can develop better hunting techniques so that you get more furs and don't, destroy the animals, or you can capture more of the animals and such like that. These workers will remain there the rest of the game. These will come back to you. And then this is the elders area. These have a season 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we have different story tiles. They are marked here. So at the end of the first season, whoever has the most pheasants will get some points. And here it is, I guess whoever has the most workers here and here, something like that. We'll look at that. And then, here you go, this one. Whoever has the fewest animals captured will get points. And here it shows you the victory points. First place 5 and 3. Second place 3. I went ahead and randomly selected blue, orange, green. This will be the first player. In a 3-player game, there is something a little different. I will put these here at the trade house and at the worship house. Once 2 of these locations, or all but one, here 2 and here 3. Then once they are occupied, you would put this over the other one so that if anyone wants to go here, they must go with other players to pay them the extra goods. And we'll get into that in the game. Resources here, I've got the 3s here up off camera. I've got the seeds there. They call them taro, and the first player gets 1 taro and 1 pheasant. Next player gets 3 and 1. Next player gets 5 and 1. And then if there was a 4th player, they would get 7 taro seeds and then 1 pheasant. One thing I will say is this is really nice. This shows you basically step by step what you do in the game. You're going to go hunting, slide it over, or you're going to rest. So your first option, you're going to go hunting or rest. And if you rest, you get some seeds, some berries, and then you get an extra worker. Then you're going to place your workers, pay what you need to pay, get the rewards, and these are the locations that you can go, and it shows you what they do. Then at the end of each season, you're going to readjust the hunting grounds. You can't keep hunting in the same area. So each season you will kind of migrate where you hunt to let the animals repopulate. Then you're going to adjust some of the tiles. It shows you how to do that. It reminds you to change these. It reminds you to do your individual ones, change the season, gather your people back, but only from these flags. Here you have the elders flag, the gray flag with the elders face on it. Then you have the trade with the pottery, and then the worship with the altar. And then this is at the end of the game. 3 points, or 3 unused game that you have captured will be a victory point. So everything is right there once you understand the symbols. I'm going to see if I can get the camera to zoom out just a tad. Sorry about the glare, because I want to make sure those tiles are on the camera, but I also would like to try and get the victory points. So we will be right back. I'm just going to leave it zoomed out and we'll be ready to play. I think this will work. I have a little bit of a glare here, but that is the 4-player mark. If you're playing with 4 players, and there's a little bit of glare on the top pheasant, but I think it's easily visible enough, and a little bit of glare here, but not bad. I've got everything, so I think we are ready. These will be like your action markers. It says you don't have to use it once you get familiar with the game, but I think if you go to the hunting field, just use it. So, for instance, this one here is free. If you notice, there is nothing in the middle, and then it has an arrow right here with a taro seed or nut, and it's basically saying if you want to jump, you have to pay a seed for every one you want to jump. So if you want to go to this one, you'd have to pay 1, 2, because you're jumping 2 spaces. And eventually somebody will have to. So if the blue player goes here, this goes straight across to the lowest spot on the board, and I will gather 4 of the rabbits. That was a very successful hunting trip. And now they get a village placement. You always go hunting or rest and then place your workers. And if you notice here, it says so right here. You go hunting and then place your worker, or if you rest, you gather some taro and get an extra worker. The most you can ever have is 2. For instance, this would give you a free extra worker placement. And I think this player sees that at least here and here there's not really much to do with rabbits. Now it is a cost that you can do, but here you got pheasants, the most pheasants, lots of pheasants, and it is a step up from the rabbits. So he's going to immediately send that worker right here. And I'll go ahead and lay it down. But basically this is going to be a locked for the rest of the game. And he will constantly be researching how to better hunt the pheasants. And every time you go hunting for a pheasant, you will get an extra pheasant and a taro seed. But that will cost 1 seed to go there. They only started with 1, and that was a quick turn. Now, next player will, let's see, they have a few seeds, and they see what he's up to, so they're going to go ahead and jump to here, and then this will slide over and down. But that is going to cost 1, 2 seeds to climb up there. They will get 3 pheasants. 1, 2, 3. But also 2 of the seeds back. So that was well worth what they paid. And they will get a worker. And they like the idea of that, but they're going to go with the deer. They like what he did. Extra deer and an extra seed every time they go hunting. The green player is going to try something a little bit sneaky and different. They're not going to go hunting this turn. They're going to rest. So they will take 2 seeds. They now get to place 2 workers this turn. Well, the first one, they're going to go ahead and take the increased bunny hunting tool hut. And then they're going to go right here. Now this space, these spaces, you can have multiple people go there, and we'll get to that later. But this space is only big enough for one person, so I'm going to have to leave that standing up. And then if you look on the sign, there's a little sign. It's basically like outside the hut. It says, hey, this is what you need. Well, they get to start with one pheasant. And it might be hard to see, but there's a pheasant right there on that sign. And it says 2 victory points. So they're going to go here, immediately gain 2 victory points. Then they get to look at 2 of these. Now, at the end of the season, everybody is going to be competing for these, but this will be a personal story. So he gets to choose one of these 2. He will try this one, put this one back on the bottom of the stack. And we will leave that there, and we'll get back to that later in the at the end of the season. Now it is back to the blue player. They really wanted to go hunting for some pheasant, but they don't have any seeds to jump up or to go adventuring further from the village for hunting. So they're going to have to rest this turn and take 2 taro. But they do get 2 workers this turn that they can place. But the question is, do they really want to? Can they afford to? Well, they can. They're going to go right here to the trade house. So with that one, they will spend the 2 bunnies on the sign entry. Don't know if it was just 2 live bunnies or the skins of 2 bunnies, but there we go. And once again, just like over here, you can do the first one for free, or you pay one to jump up. And they really don't want somebody to get that, but they need the seeds. They're just going to go ahead and take the free one. So they will get 7 seeds. They basically traded 2 rabbits for 7 of those taro. And it might be hard to see on camera, but that one has a 3 on it. So we have, those 2 have 3s. There we go. This will now flip and go to the top of the stack. Whoa, look at that. 3 wild boar trade there. That is impressive. And then they still have 1 worker that they can place out. And then now they have a bunch of seeds. So what do they want to do? Maybe they don't have enough animals there. Ouch. So maybe they will just go here and pay the 3 seeds, gain 2 victory points, and they will do the same thing. They get to draw 2 personal story tiles. And they will take this one and put this one at the bottom of the stack. That's a little cumbersome, but not too bad. Now on to the orange player. They have 2 seeds. Let's see. They would have to go 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they don't have enough to get up there. So they're going to have to rest also. But they will get 2 workers. So where can they go? They are going to... Let me put that there to remember. I got an extra one. They're going to go right here. They will have to pay 1 of those seeds. But now, if they hunt deer, they'll also get 2 victory points and an extra seed. So they're really going to double up on that. Now, if I win here, that would do nothing. They're already there. This is one spot in the game where this does not accumulate on each space. But as far as I understand, these are separate spaces, so they will accumulate. So if he hunts for deer, he will get an extra deer and a seed and 2 points and an extra seed. So that is good there. Now we have this worker here. They don't really have any. They can't go there. They can't go there. They could go up here. So let's see. Do they want... Now this symbol right here, I don't know if you can see it real well. Let me grab this and show you a little close up. That is a pheasant, a hare, a deer, and a boar. That basically means Any of the animals will work as long as you have 4 of them. Here you'd have to have any 2 animals and a seed. Well, it would be cheaper to just go here and pay the 2 pheasants that he has. We'll go there, and they really like the look at that. They will trade those 2 pheasants for a boar and 4 seeds. They feel like that was a very good trade. And once again, flip and push. On to the green player. And I did double check in the book, and they gave an example which explained it better. So if you were here, these 2 tiles would be free. But if you wanted to go here, that is a jump of 1 tile. So you'd pay the 2 cost, which means this one will always cost you. But if you were here, all of these you could do for free. No extra cost beyond the entry cost to go to the altar. We're back after me looking at that rule, and let's see, they have some seeds here. Where are they going to go? Orange wants to hunt deer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to cost them a little bit, but they're going to go there. 3, 4, 5. And they will get 2 deer. 1, 2. And then they will get an extra deer and a seed. Oops, not a 3, but a 1. There we go. And then they will get 2 points and another seed. Here we go. That was a nice turn. And then right here, they will get also an extra worker. So they get 2 workers this turn. Now they've got a bunch of deer. So what are they going to do here? They're going to go to the trade house. And they're going to get, for 4 seeds, they're going to get 5 seeds and a deer. That sounds like a great plan. And then we will flip this tile and put it at the top. And now, where do I want to go? Now they have many deer. Alright, so they're going to do something a little different. Now they could go here, but they don't really want to pay the 2 animals. So they're going to go right here where they already are. So they got to pay 3, 4 seeds. But then they also, since that place is already occupied, they must pay 1 animal to the other players that are there, which only happens to be them. But then they also must discard 1 to the bank, to the village. And since it's just their person there, they're going to discard a deer to go there. And then they're going to take this right here. They get their choice of 2. They're just going to take 2 boar. 2 wild boar. And get a seed back. That was well worth the 4 seeds and the deer to them it was. Now let's go to the green player. They are really needing some seeds. And they want to go hunting, and all they need is 1 seed. They thought they would try something sneaky with the wild boar. And it didn't really pan out. It left them empty. So now they have to rest. They have to rest and take 2 seeds and get 2 workers. But I don't know where they're going to go with their worker. Because that is definitely not worth it. But I think they're going to go here, which is unfortunate. So they're going to pay their 2 boars and their seed. Then they're going to pay an extra seed so that they can go right here and get 3 boars. There we go. Now it does say in the rule book that you may. It says you may send a tribe. So I think he's going to pass on that, which is unfortunate, which means he'll probably have to just rest again and pass again. Blue player. Don't think they got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Don't think they have that. Don't think they want to do that. So let's just go and pay 1 seed to jump up into that hunting ground. And then we'll get 4 bunnies and a seed back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means they get one worker if they choose. And I made a mistake, so let me go back. Let's do this. This was supposed to be blocked. So we need to redo his turn. Sorry I didn't catch that in time. So basically, I took him off the board. I took this tile, put it back here. So I took away one of the boars. They should have 2 boars and 1 seed. They can't go here. And just looking at the board, I really don't see them wanting to go anywhere else, which is unfortunate. They may have messed themselves up, but that's okay. So they'll just pass, so the blue player can now take their turn. They've got lots of bunnies over there. They don't want to get a new one. If you were to go here, say, he would draw 2, pick the one he wanted, and then choose, do we want to keep the new one or the old one? You can only have 1 story tile that you're working toward. And I really don't see anywhere that they want to go at this moment. So I think they're just going to not send a worker out. Because, yeah, this would be too expensive for... Yeah, they're just going to not send a worker out. They don't have enough seeds to go hunting, so they'll just rest. Take 2 seeds. Now they would normally get 2 workers. They have to decide if they want to send a worker out. Got a bunch of animals here. That might not be too bad right there. So they're going to go here, which means this will be blocked. They will pay a deer and a seed. And they will go worship here and 2 boar. They'll sacrifice 2 boar to get 4 points. And back to the green player, they have 1 seed. I really don't see that being helpful at all, so they'll just rest. Take 2 seeds. Now, do they want to go anywhere with that? I really don't think so. I don't think there's anywhere they can go, which is very unfortunate. They would really like to get over here, but it's just not working. So we'll just go back to the blue player. And yeah, they've got plenty of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They've got plenty of seeds. So they will go hunt the rabbit and get 3 rabbits. And they get an extra worker that they could place if they like. So let's see, they're looking at everybody else and what they're doing. They think this will be worth it. They have to pay 2 rabbits. Then they have to pay 1 of something else because there is another piece there. And they'll just go ahead and take the bottom one for free. So that's 2 deer and 2 seeds, 2 taro. And they'll do that trade. And do they want to do anything with this one? I don't think so. I don't think that would cost them 4, 6 seeds. Yep. They don't want to do that, don't want to do that. They don't want that. So I think they'll just choose to not place the other worker. Now, if you look, the hunting ground is full up under the event token, the future hunting grounds. So that is the end of the first season. So looking here, it will go through what you're supposed to do. So first off, let's get this back over here. So let's move this to the middle. Then these will just slide over, and then the first 3, I think it's starting there at the top. Yes, after you move those over in the same order, the first 3 will flip to the other side to give you something different. And this one is hard to see on camera, especially with the glare. It's just a small white line. But you must choose rabbit or boar. There we go. And then this will go right back to the number 3 player space. There we are. Now, let us see. What is the next step? We've done that. We've done that. Now we need to resolve the story tiles. So we look. Who has the most pheasants in their inventory? Orange player, they will get 5 points. Does anyone have any more? Here, ties are friendly. So if everybody had 2 pheasants, then everybody would get 5 points. For the 12 story tiles, you must have at least 1 of the required resource to be eligible for any of the scoring conditions. So that takes care of this story tile. So let's just move that down. Let's go to this one. This one's a little awkward. So you're going to look at the number of workers you have in the trade and multiply by 2. Then add the tool workers. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. They definitely have the most. So orange will get 5 points again. And that will take them from 11 to 16. And then blue is in second place. So they will get the 3. 1, 2, 3. That takes care of this tile. And then this story tile. Who has the least total number of animals? Well, that is green. So green will get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So orange will get another 3. So they have done really well. And this part's a little awkward because it is in the way with the victory point track. But you just put that on the bottom and just flip the next one up to be ready for the next season. Here we go. I almost wish that this was at the bottom of the track and then these were like right there, but I don't know. So that's a minor inconvenience. So we have some new story tiles for next season. But we have players with personal stories. Now you would check to see those. For instance, the blue player, is he the single most person, or is he tied with the most rabbits? Yes. So, instead of doing the 5 and the 3 like you do here, you score 4 victory points. The other if you were tied with multiple players, they wouldn't get anything because you're the one with the tile. This is your personal story. So the blue player will get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this will go under that stack. There we go. And then the green player will look at his and no, he did not fulfill his. So he will just hold on to it. Now, we've done that. So you look here. We've done the stories, the personal stories. Now we need to change out the hut and recall all of our workers. So these will stay, but these will come back just like that. This can slide there. This will do that, and we are ready to start the next season with the next player in turn order. And I've got these upside down, but the orange player thought about being mean and going blocking the rabbits, but really they need some seeds. They're just going to pass and take 2 of the seeds, and I think they're going to also pass on placing a worker. They want to keep those seeds to hunt that deer. So we go to the green player. And the green player is very happy to go hunting here for the rabbit for free. That will slide over. And they will get 4 rabbits. There we go. And my green field tablecloth is not wanting to lay flat. causing some trouble. All right. Let's go ahead and go here. I'm going to stand that up. It shows up well enough. They'll pay the 2 rabbits to just get 3 boar skins. They're really happy with that. And it is the blue player. They can get some pheasant pretty easily. They've got lots of stuff there. So I think just pay the 1 to just go here. And then we'll get them 4 pheasants and 1 seed. Not 3 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think they want to go 1, 2, 3. Nope, they're short 1 seed. They are short a seed. That is unfortunate. But they do have enough. They're going to go here. I'm going to show you how this works when there's another color there. So first they have to pay the 2 on the sign. Then for each token there they have to pay. Well, they're just going to go ahead and pay him a rabbit. Since, oh yeah, he was supposed to get an extra pheasant. That might change what he does. I'm not going to let it change what he does. I want to show how this works, but I will give him the extra pheasant and seed. And that would have allowed him to do something different. Which means I need to fix the green player as well. Wow, playing multiplayer on camera, trying to make sure I'm doing stuff right. I keep messing up. And they will get 2 points. There. Now we're caught up. So the blue player has paid to go there, and they will take this. They will get a boar, and then they're going to take another boar with their free choice. And it turned out pretty well. They figure for 3 rabbits they get 2 boar. That's not bad. And now it's to the orange player. Now they should have 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they were short last turn by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They will go here, and they will get 3 deer, and they will get a seed back. And then we'll come down here, and they will get a deer and a seed. And they will get another seed and 2 points. There we go. Got to remember to do it correctly. Come down the board, then come over. And now, where do they want to go? They have lots of deer. Don't have enough boar. This might be pretty good for them. They will trade those 2 pheasants in for 2 deer and 1 boar. That gets them 2 boar. There we go. And they can flip that over. So back to the green player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't have enough to go hunting for that. And they do have enough. They're going to keep somebody else from getting it, I think, for so cheap. They'll pay 2. 1, 2. To go right here. And they will get those 2 back. Plus 3 boar. That is crazy. That nobody jumped on that. So maybe it is paying off for them that they waited last turn, because that dropped it down here where they'd get more of it. Now they're going to go, I think they're going to go right here and just pay the 2 bunnies to go to the altar to sacrifice these 2 wild boar. and get 4 points. And move up once on this track. Too bad they had not already moved up. They could have done that twice. And this will flip. There we go. And that's their turn. Blue player has lots of animals, decent amount of seeds. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Then they will get 1 seed back. They will get 3 pheasants. 3 pheasants. And then they will get a pheasant and a seed. Maybe they should have put a worker there. Maybe they've waited too long to do that. Don't know. But they're going to go ahead and do it now. Oh, they get an extra worker also. So let's go ahead and put one of those workers right there. That will cost them a seed to go there. And they were going to go here. Now they can't do what they wanted to do. So they're going to do something just a little different. They'll go here. They're going to pay 2 pheasants to get in. And they will pay the green player a pheasant, since they're occupying the same space. And they will go here and they will do 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds to get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Mainly because it was so cheap, they didn't want anybody else to do it. And do that. But now they're out of seeds, unfortunately. Orange player, what are they going to do? One, two, three, 4. They can't hunt. So they will rest and take 2 seeds. And do they want to place any of their workers out? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that they do. And they have just the stuff. So this is going to be pretty awesome. So they're going to go here. The entry fee is 1 deer and 1 taro. And then looking here, if you notice, this says 1, 2. So they can do this sacrifice up to 2 times with 4 deer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I miscounted. So let me take that other deer back and that seed back. How did I miscount that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here on camera. So they don't want to go there. They want to go there and pay the 1 boar entry fee. There we go. Now this will be blocked. That works. Now they have the 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have swore I counted 9 of those, but guess not. And that means they will get 14 points. So go back to 20 and give them 15. Boom. And this will slide like that. That was a pretty impressive turn for them. Green player's struggling a little bit. What are they going to do? Well, they have to rest. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they don't have enough. So they must rest. Gather 2 seeds. And that's unfortunate. They can't do what they wanted to do. But I think they're still going to just go here. and pay the 4 seeds. And they will just take this one for free. 2 more boars. They're hoarding those. I think they were hoping to get the big points, but we'll see if their strategy will work for them or not. And they're going to pass on using this. I don't think they want to. Well, I'll tell you what, they will. They'll just go right here. They'll pay a seed, and they'll pay the 2 bunnies. And they'll just take 3 deer. Keep somebody else from getting it. Now they're out of workers, so that their season's done. So we go to the blue player. They have no seeds, so they must rest. And do they want to put out a worker? 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't quite do it twice, which is a shame. Which is really a shame. But they are going to send a worker here. They will pay 2 pheasants. And then they must pay the green player. And then they must, since there's another one of their own players there, they must discard 1. So you have to pay for all of the figures that are there. And I'll show you why they decided to do that later. But, well, right here you can see in this story tile, you want to have the fewest total number of rabbits and pheasants. So he wanted to get rid of those. So instead, he could have went here and paid 1 boar, but instead he paid a rabbit here and a rabbit to the bank. So he got rid of 2 extra ones. He paid 2 pheasants there. Now he can go here to this altar shrine. Now he could go here and pay any 4 animals. Let me show you. Any 4 animals in any combination to get 5 points. But here he has 4 of the exact same thing. Since he has 4 pheasants, he'll get 6 points. Plus, he'll be emptying his hand of 4 pheasants and get 6 points. So that is 5, 6, and he will move up on the altar track. This will slide down. Very good turn for the blue player. Orange player has plenty of seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that could go all the way up there. That might not be too bad. So they'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they'll get 1 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they'll get 1 back. And they will take 2 boars. And then this will go right there. And do they want to put this worker anywhere? I don't think so. Because they can't do that. They don't have a story right now. But they don't have any. They can't go there, so they're going to pass. The green player will just rest and take 2 seeds. Since they have no workers or hunters to go out, they must just pass. But they get 2 seeds each turn. Blue player, they can't go there, so they will also rest. But do they want to put this worker out now? Don't have enough for that. They do have, I think they'll go here. That will cost them 1 deer to get 2 points, and then they get to draw 2 tiles. They're going to try to see if that will happen. Neither one of those are looking good for them at the moment. And of course the orange player will also rest. Now they've got a bunch of boar, but they don't have enough to do that. They don't have anything to do that. So I guess they will have to pass. The green player, of course, is going to rest and pass. The blue player, now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need 5. They only have 4, so they will rest. Oh, and they can't anyway. They have to pass. So they're going to have to keep passing every turn. So it's just the orange player. And they don't have enough. So they will pass. Which is really hurting them because they're letting these other two players just really rack up on the seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can finally go hunting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, the first one's free, so that will cost 5. They will get 2 rabbits, is all. And they can place 2 workers now if they want. Now, since that went and filled up this over here, that will be the end of the round is the orange player. So green will be first in the 3rd season. Orange player, what are they going to do now? They do have 2 rabbits. Maybe this would be the best thing for them to do. Because I don't think they want to pay a boar to go get 7 seeds. And they don't have a seed. Yeah. So I think this is going to be the best thing for them to do to try and get some extra points. They will spend these 2 rabbits and get 1, 2, 3 points. And then they will draw 2 tiles. And let's see. I wanted to look in the manual to see what this was. You take the number of meeples you have here at the worship hut, which would be 1. So you multiply it by 3 and then add your boars. So that'd be 6. That's still fewer than the green player. So they would not be the number 1 to get those points, and they don't have the most boars. So I think this one might be easier to do because they know that somebody's eventually going to start selling them. So the combination of that, so they're going to hold on to this one for future turns and replace this one. But that is it. That is the end of the round. So we go through the whole process again. This will go up here. The furthest one down will go here and then here. Then we start at the top and flip over the top 3 that are grasslands or brushlands or whatever, and then flip them to the other side. Now this is pretty neat. This is just straight up victory points, and you get it by the multiplier here. So this would be 3 times 2, so you get 6 just for going there. These will stay. Let's go here. Right? Yep. Next is the story markers. Oh, and this needs to go right there. Story markers. So the fewest number of hare and pheasant combined. So there's 2, there's 0. Now in this instance, it is for these 6 tiles, having 0 does count because you want the fewest. Okay? So if you are going for the fewest, 0 is considered part of the fewest. So these people are tied for the fewest, so they will get 6 points. So orange and blue will get 6. So, and then they will be in second place. Since they tied, that left him second place. Because all ties in this game are friendly. All first place ties, all second place ties. So, green player looked into 3 points there. Then, let's see about this one. Have the fewest total tokens on these 3 tracks. The trade, the tool, and the worship. So they all have 2 here. Green has a bunch, blue has a bunch, so orange is definitely in first place. So in first place they will get 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are on the 50, so let's give them a 50 token. On the other side it is 100. I don't know if you can see that. On this side it's 50. Has a little bit of a weird font, but you can see it really well in person. And let's just put them back on the 0. All right, so they got first place. So second place, let's see. They're tied here. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So blue would come in second place. They would get the 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And you might say, well, why would green do that? Well, we'll get to that in a moment. And here, the most total number of skins or animals, there's 3, they're tied. He definitely has the most. So green will get the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they will get 3 each. Right now, orange is running away with the game. It is ridiculous. Now, we go to personal stories. No, he did not fulfill that. No, they did not fulfill that. But green did fulfill this one. Have the most tokens in the trade. Most meeples. That is a personal story, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This will go to the bottom of that stack with this one. We put new story tiles out. Then we get these back. And I think I just realized I messed up here again, but I didn't catch it in time. I'm not going to fix it. That was my mistake. I should have blocked one of those off. Ugh, I keep forgetting stuff. So sorry about that. That could have really hindered whoever went there last if that was the case. And I think we're ready for the next season. So these will come back. And we go to season 3. And now it is more expensive to get into the huts. And the rewards, first place is 8, so that is nice. And we get to start with the green player. They've got plenty of seeds. And they want to go hunting for rabbits, so why not just go right there and start off with 1, 2, 3, 4 rabbits. And then they will get another rabbit and a seed. And they will get 2 victory points. They need those. They are falling behind. This will slide over. Now what are they going to do with all these? Right there is 4 of anything. And then that is, yeah, I think they can handle this. I think they can handle this. So let's send a worker here. And they'll pay 2 of, 2 of those rabbits they just got. And then they will pay, they could pay anything, but they're going to pay with the 4 rabbits. 4 are the same. And get 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they will pay with these 4. Because you can pay with anything, any combination. They don't have to be the same. And they can do it up to twice. And they will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are, now into the game. And they will move up once. Even though they did that twice, they only move up once. Because that was 1 token at the worship center. And now, what is the blue player going to do? They're really surprised at that. Well, I think this is obvious. They're going to pay 1 to go hunting for pheasants. They are the pheasant hunter. They will get 4 pheasants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus a pheasant. Plus a seed. Plus a seed. And plus 2 points. So that caught them back up. Lots of goods there. They need to do something with that for sure. They don't have enough boar. But they do have this. So let's just go ahead and do that. They will pay. They don't want to pay green this time. They want to be stingy. They don't want to get rid of stuff. So they are going to pay 1 deer and 1 seed. And since they are up here, they can do this one for free. They will do 2 animals and 3 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. And they can do it up to 3 times, but they don't have enough seeds. They are short 1 seed. They are short 1 seed from doing that 3 times. But they will do it twice and get 10 points. So that is 5, 10. They will move up the track once. This one will slide out, flip over, and fill the top. That was pretty good. And orange player. Well, I think they have... Oops. I forgot to slide this over. Orange player, I think they have to just rest because they don't have any seeds to go hunting. Do they want to send a worker out with just 2 seeds? I don't know that that's going to work for them. Let me see, what is this? Yeah, they're already falling behind there, and they don't want to spend that. So yeah, I think they're just going to have to pass. That's unfortunate. All right, what is the green player going to do? They do like the looks of a lot of that stuff. So they're going to pay 2. And they are going to 1, 2 go hunting here, which is going to mess up the orange player later, but that's okay. So they get 3 deer. And they get 2 seeds back. That is well worth going to, paying the cost. Here we are. Now they get a worker. And I think they're going to go right here. Yep. Nope. They're going to go here. They're going to pay 2 deer and 1 seed. They'd rather hold on to that seed for the future turn. And they're going to change that into 7 seeds. So that'll be 3, 6, 7 seeds. Mainly just to keep anyone else from getting them because they notice that they are low on seeds. And so they're going to be struggling on a few turns. So why not just be mean and do that? So I remember this one. What is this one? Okay. Yep. All right. So the blue player. 1, 2, 3. They don't even have enough seeds to go there, so they must rest. So pull this off the board and rest. And do they want to put out a worker for 4 seeds? It might seem silly, but why not? They're going to pay 4 seeds. They have 4 taro, I believe they're called. And then they're going to get 4 and a boar. So I'll just keep those there. Grab a boar. And slide this down. Orange player still must just rest. But they have 4 of those now. What do they want to do? I don't think they want to do anything again. Unfortunately, they're letting the other players catch up now. Green player. 1, 2, 3. They're going to go right here. It's only going to cost them 3 seeds. They have a 3 seed right there. And they're going to get 2 points times 3. So 6 points. So that'll be 5, 6 points. This tile will now slide right there. And they can put up to 2 workers out if they wanted. But do they want to? Well, that is a shame. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they've got plenty of seeds. So I think that's what they're going to have to do. So they're going to go here. They have to pay 2 animals. They'll pay 2 boars. But then they have one of their other workers there, so they have to just discard 1. donate it to the village. Then they can go to this tile or lower up to 2 times. So 3 boar, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 seeds, 1, 2, 1, 2. So they will get 14 points. Excellent. So they are at 44. So let's go here. Go backward 1. And then we'll go 5, 10, 15 points. And they have jumped into the lead. Just ridiculous. Maybe their crazy start of the game, wild boar strategy is going to pay off. I don't know. We will see. Thought about sending them down here, but... And they get to go up 1 on there. I almost forgot. And this will need to go there. Blue player. Yeah. Why not? It's going to cost them 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seeds. And they will go, right here. And they're going to hunt, I think, the pheasant. Yeah, the pheasant instead. So they get 3 pheasant. 1, 2, 3. Plus 1. They get 1 seed and a seed. And they get 2 points. They are now at 50. Everyone has done 1 lap. And what are they going to do now? Do they want to... Let's see. I think I forgot to... Unless there's another one of those that does that. I think I forgot to reset that last turn. I did because I was about to make him do it again. Oh no. I'll show you that. I'm confusing myself. So that works, that works, that works. Yeah. Can he pay to get over here? This would cost him 1, 2, 3, 4. And he doesn't have a deer. He's got everything else. So he can't go there yet. So, trade. Can he go to the trade? Yeah, I think so. Could get the deer. It's going to cost him 2 pheasants, and then he won't have enough. Wow. That is unfortunate. And I don't think he's going to be able to hunt more pheasants this turn. Here. That's very unfortunate, but I think that's what he's going to have to do. It seems expensive. It seems very expensive. So we'll pay 2 boar. And then pay the green player 1 pheasant. Also has to pay 1 seed, according to that. Then he'll take 5 seeds, 3, 4, 5, and a deer. And that will get him into the worship altar next turn. I was confused because I saw this. 4 bunnies or 4 pheasants, but the other side is the same thing, just no seeds, just an extra point. So I was confused by that, but there we go. What is the orange player going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. They still cannot go hunting, so they will rest. But they do have the seeds to do stuff now. Do they want to pay? I don't think they want to pay 4 seeds and a boar just to get... Yeah. I don't think they want to do that. What is this? They have nothing there. They're not going to get this. So maybe instead, they're going to go here. They will pay 1 boar and 1 seed. because they did not like either of those that they drew last time. So let's see what they get this time. That's not going to help. And that's not going to help. But this one is probably easy. I don't know. They've got this. Oh, let's get them 3 points. Yeah, I think they're going to hold on to that because if they can get a couple more boars, maybe get out here next turn. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for the orange player. Game has really turned around for them. Green player. They have plenty of seeds. Do they want to go hunting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And they're going to go right here. They're going to get 2 rabbits. Then they're going to get a rabbit and a seed. And they will get 2 points. And this will slide over. And instead of putting this person out, they're just going to move this person right there. And they'll pay 2 rabbits and a seed. 2 rabbits entry. A seed to move up, and they will take 2 deer and 2 seeds. Yeah, they'll do that. Slide that down. Next person to go hunting will end this season. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could afford to do it, but do they want to? Don't know that it's going to be beneficial, but let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will get 2 deer. And he will get 2 seeds. 1, 2. 1 times 2. And then he'll get an extra seed from the board. This will slide over, and the blue player has triggered the end of this season. And let's see what that does. Okay, 4 there. I could go there. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll just put this person here and pay the 1 seed and the deer. Then we have to pay 1 of something else and just discard it. No problem. And then we are going to pay 4 pheasants to get 5 points and 2 seeds. There we go. That will move them up on the track, and they will do this. And that is their turn, and that is the end of this season. So now we will start over here. Do that. And put this here. And then we start at the top, and we just flip over the next 3 tiles. There we go. Then we will do the stories. Most seeds. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they will get 8 points. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8. They are tied for second, so they will get 5 each. And this one here, is this just the furthest up? Have the most tribe meeples in the worship hut. Well, it's a tie. So blue and green will both get 8 points. And then orange has 0, and when you're trying to do the most, you must have at least 1. So they get nothing. Then, let's go to the next one. The fewest meeples in here. And this time 0 does count. So they will get 8. So they will get 5, 6, 7, 8. And then green will get 5. And that is this story done. So now we go to personal stories. Let's see. That would be 2, and blue would have way too many. But blue have the fewest. Well, they are actually tied for the fewest, but they do have the fewest, so they will get 4 points for this. Personal story achievement. And then we put new story goals out. Then we're going to grab back our workers. And we go to the last season of the game. If you notice, it's fewer victory points. Maybe it's supposed to like represent winter or just the things winding down the end of the game. There we go. And blue triggered that, so I believe it was blue player. I'm going to double check. So that means it would be orange player. Orange will go here. They're going to get 4 points and 4 rabbits. And this will slide over. They don't get any bonuses, but they did stop other people. And let's see, they will just go here, spend 2 of those bunnies to get 2 deer and a seed. Seems like a good trade to them. All right. Green, what are you going to do? Well, you want to get in on hunting rabbits before they take all of your rabbits. So it's going to cost you 1, 2 seeds. But you're going to get those right back there. So let's do that. Then you will get 3 bunnies. 3 little bunny rabbits. And then you will get an extra bunny and a seed. And 2 points. Do I want to pay a seed? Or I don't really think so. I think I'm going to go here. It might help out the orange player, but that's okay. You're going to pay 2 bunnies to the village and 1 to the orange player to get these 3 wild boar skins. Blue player. Well, oops. This will go over and down. They definitely got to get this. Cost them 1 seed. And they will get 4 pheasants and 4 points. Then they will get a pheasant and a seed and 2 more points. And then they get a seed from the board. Where are they going to go? Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it for them, but they're going to try this and see if it works out. 2 pheasants, and they will pay 1 seed to get 2 deer, and 1 boar. And take this. This will slide over like that. They really need to get some more boar. They like the idea of trying to do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's just a quick, simple, easy 6 points. So they'll take that. So that is 6 points. Let's move him there and pay 2 rabbits and a seed. Yeah, they're going to pay another seed to get these 3 deer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they can afford it. I don't know if it's that good of an idea. It's going to get them completely out of seeds. So maybe they'll just rest this turn, no hunting. Take 2 seeds. Where do they want to go? They're going to go right here. Spend 2 boar. It is expensive, but they will get them 4 points. And they get to look at these. They think they definitely can do that, so they will take that one. Blue player, we're getting to the end of the game, and I'm just not sure what to do for the players. But I think he has to do this. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To get 3 pheasants and a seed from the board. And then here they'll get a pheasant and a seed and 2 points. Now they got a bunch of pheasants, but they only got 2 seeds. I don't know if this is going to work out for them. They need seed to go to the worship hut. They can't go there without cost them 1, 2 to get 7. It might be worth it. Oops, this is blocked off. Yeah, it's a shame, but I think they're going to have to do that. They're going to go here, and they're going to pay 2 plus an extra because they have a token there. And then they will pay these 2 seeds to go up and get 7 seeds. So 3, 6, 7. They wouldn't have enough. So they're going to rest, take 2 seeds. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go anywhere just yet. Alright, green player, what are they going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they will go here and spend 5. And they will get 2 rabbits plus a rabbit and a seed and 2 points. They are trying to end this game. I mean, they are in the lead, so they're trying to speed it up. Can they do anything with this? Let's see, they've got a decent amount of stuff there. They don't want to go there. They like this. Do they want to go there though? They 1 short on deers. They could do that. Yeah, I think they're going to go here. They will spend 1 boar to go to the worship hut. Then since they're there, they can use any 4 animals. 2 deer, a pheasant, and a hare or a rabbit. They will sacrifice those to get 4 points and 2 seeds. That is looking good for the green player. Blue player. So I think they're going to pass just to take 2 seeds. And then they're going to go here and get 2 points and see if they can get them this one. They could probably guarantee to do. This one not so much, but this one would play more into what they're trying to do. So let's do that. This one was have the most meeples over here in the tool shed, which all they'd have to do is pay one of these people a resource and go there and get that. But there we go. 4 or 5. Can they get an extra deer somewhere without spending too much stuff? But I think they might have just enough. So if they rest and just pass, And then they send a worker here. They will pay 1. And then they will pay 2. And then they have to pay another one, so they'll get rid of this boar. And then they're going to pay a seed to take this and get 2 deer. And green wants to end the game if they can. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't have enough. When the last round is triggered, you keep playing until all the players get an equal number of turns. But they were the last player, so they would technically end the game. But they don't have enough seeds to do that, to go hunting in the expensive, the far away hunting ground. So they'll rest, take 2 seeds, and see if they can do anything with that. So yeah, I think they're just going to pass. Now the blue player probably will end the game. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll pay the 6 seeds, which is unfortunate for the orange player because they really wanted to go there. They will get 2 deer and 1 seed. They have no bonuses for hunting deer. And what are they going to do with this? They have 4. And they have 4. Can they get... Yes. They will go here. This is really going to hurt the orange player. Maybe they should have gone there last turn. But they were 1 short from doing this twice, and they really need to catch up and do it twice. Now, the blue player, I think they could do that, but they'd only do it once, and that just seems, whatever. So they're going to go right here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 deer, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 pheasant. So they will get 8 points. And they will get 4 seeds. This goes here. That goes there. These get burnt. And that triggers the end of the season, which will be the end of the game. Now we keep going until no one can go hunting anymore, so everyone must pass. So the orange player will just, or I'm sorry, not pass, but rest. They will rest and get 2 seeds. But then what are they going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is a shame. They don't have enough deer. They need 1 more deer because they have to pay 1 here, then they would have to pay 1 to him. So they don't have enough animals. Yeah, orange is upset. They probably waited 1 turn too many. They needed to get 1 boar, or they needed to do this sooner. So they will... I don't think they're going to have enough stuff to do a trade, and they don't really want to go there. I don't know that they're going to be able to do this, though. So they'll go here. That'll cost them 1 deer and 1 seed, plus they must pay the blue player, which is unfortunate. This will be more points than that, so... And they can't do that one anyway, so 4 deer for 5 points. I really hope I didn't forget to push them up at least once. Oh, there we go. And they could, since they rested, they could possibly have another worker to put out, but they only have the 1 deer. They could do that if nobody was there, but that is not the case. So I think their game is completely over, and it doesn't look like they're going to get this completed. Green player gets 1 last turn. What are they going to do? I don't know that they really want to do much of anything. They're in a good position. 7. Well, they rest for one thing, so they will get 2 seeds. Okay, now remember, they rested, so they get 2 worker actions. Now this is kind of weird, but I'm going to put this one down on the ground to show. They're going there. They have to pay 2 rabbits, plus something else because they have a worker there. And they are going to take 2 boar. Why not? Then they're going to move this worker, put it there. They have to pay a boar plus something else because they have a worker there. And they're just going to go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. They could do it 3 times, but they don't have enough seeds. So they will do this twice and get 6 points. Slide that down. That was the end of the season. Everyone had an equal number of turns, so I'm not going to worry about reshuffling this. That doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. We go to the stories. Who has the most pheasants? Nobody has any, so nobody gets any points. Most boars. Well, that happens to be the blue player. He gets 7 points. So that'd be 5, 6, 7. Nobody had at least 1. No points. Then we have the fewest people on. Everybody is tied for the fewest, so everyone will get 7 points. So let's see. That will be 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, how did I get them tied? I just got these swapped. My bad. I counted the 0 for the blue player when I. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And no one will get the second place for that. So these are done. I'll just leave them there. So let's look here. The fewest number of animals. Well, this player has 1, so he didn't get it. 3, no boars, but this person would have 3, 4. So he does not have the most, so he did not get it. But if you look here, the green player with 1 going last, calculate it. He only needed 1 rabbit. So he has the most. 1, 2, 3, 4. He completed his personal story at the end and won the game. So we have 107 to 104 to 94. I really can't believe how far behind Orange fell. But there you go. That is a complete 3-player solo playthrough of the Kingdom of Middag. And I really think it's a cool little game. It's a little cluttery. It's a little hard to see initially. The board is very pretty. It's very colorful. The tiles are very colorful. It takes a turn or two to understand like what you're doing, but then it feels really good. I don't know. I enjoy these kind of engine building, civilization, like how are you going to best provide for your tribe type games. I really like this. I'm very happy with the game, especially what I paid, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because it is an older game. There's not a lot about it out there, but if you happen to see it at a good price, clearance sale, and you're thinking about it, then maybe you can find one of my videos to help you make a decision about the game for yourself. But I'm going to, let's see, I think, real quick, I think there is some more scoring. So I'll just do that on camera real quick. And it says right here, for every 3 animals, is that the last of the scoring? And 1 victory point for all for 3. They have 2, they have 1, they have 1. Nobody has 3 more animals. And it says so right here. For every 3 animals, 1 victory point. And then the seeds would break ties if you have a tie. But there you go. Man, that's really fun, really cool. And yeah, I'd be interested in trying this out again with some other people to see what they think. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. Everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless.